New life begins. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living water, overflow our soul. No more sorrow, no more shame. We are covered by His name. Grace unending, love so deep. In His promises we live.
All right, shalom everybody. I hope you can hear me, and I know nobody expect me to be live now, but I said I will do what I need to do, and how many people are here, it's okay. Because, you know, how important your topic is not what decide how many people listening. Most of people really, they care for, different kind of programs. They are looking for entertainment. Very few people care for education. And I'm very convinced that people, they are really doomed. As an example, somebody, my sound is low. Is my voice as low, guys? Or the sound is good? All right. Like somebody in the chat, he said, CP, do you know that Egyptian government are trying to take over like a big monastery in Egypt, which is important, where supposedly, according to history and according to documents, that God appeared to Moses. And you know, the question is, if the government of Egypt, they want to take it from you, where is the Christians in Egypt? Why they don't go by millions in the street? So let them take it, because you don't deserve it. You see, I'm sick of the Christians who they are divided. This monastery, because it is a Greek Orthodox, the Coptic don't care. It's not our church anyway, you know. Yeah, this is how they are always, you know. Those Christians are fake Christians. And this is why I am against division, because division is your enemy. And when you don't deserve something, God will take it from you. As simple as that. If those Christians in Egypt, they stood against the government from taking their church from them, they will never dare to take it. You know, there's millions and millions of Coptic Christians in Egypt. Did you see anybody in the street? No. They can make the government collapse, actually. There's whole territories, there's nobody there except Christians. But if you're a potato coward and you don't care for other churches, don't cry for Muslims taking your churches one after one. They are filthy, and you are a coward. Good luck with that. So don't cry for something you don't deserve. This is my response. Always I am disappointed from Christians around the world. If you say now the word Catholic, you will see how many Protestant they jump like monkeys. If you say Protestant, you will see how many Catholic they jump like monkeys. Monkeys, like Muslims. They forgot the message of Jesus. And instead of we are Christians and we belong to Christ, we don't belong to Christ no more. We belong to the Pope, to the Bishop, to the Patriarch. And again, your division is your enemy. So whatever happened to you, you deserve it. When the Christians become united, I believe they are true Christians. When they are not, like we don't have to agree. You see, even you yourself don't agree with yourself in things you do. Yourself don't agree with yourself. Like sometimes we commit sin, and we know it is sin, but we do it. So we don't agree with ourselves in the sin we do, but we do it. All right. So I'm not expecting someone he is from other Christian he to agree with me in everything. No, but we agree in the most important, that our Lord, the Messiah, is our Savior, died on the cross. We believe in the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Pictures, icon, no icons, that is not really what make you Christian or not. That is a debatable thing. But it's not debatable to debate about should be united. It's not debatable to be that we are all belong to Jesus. So as long they are not united, the enemy will take advantage of you, and this is your foolishness. And when you are a fool, don't cry, for you are a fool. Everybody will laugh at you. Anyway, and this is an example actually of how the foolish world function. Like we have this Muslim mean somebody worship Muhammad. The Muslim, they claim that Allah is the God and Muhammad is his servant. But in reality, anyone who have little brain, he will notice that Muhammad is the God. That's why his name is the praised one, and Allah is his servant. Even the Muslim believe that if not Muhammad, Allah will not create the world. So Allah exists for the sake of Muhammad. Allah and the angels and the believers, they pray on Muhammad. Everybody, Muhammad became the center idol, and all of them, they pray on him. They try to translate it as a blessing to him. That is even making it more worse, because if Allah sent a blessing, and Muslim can send a blessing, and angels can send a blessing, so what the blessing of Allah for? So Islam is a very stupid cult, and because they are stupid, they join the enemy to make a point. And this is happening with many Christians too. So you will see somebody fabricating lies about other church just to win an argument. Like I heard once an idiot, he claimed to be a Christian, but they are not. Those are Seventh Adventists. They believe Jesus is an angel. They are like Jehovah's Witnesses, the garbage of Jehovah's Witnesses. He was saying that Khadija was a Catholic nun. So just because they have enmity against the Catholic, or let us say it's like a business. You want to come to my store, I will shame the other restaurant. Like they have a bad food, like my food is healthy. So I create lies, like in that restaurant I found a cockroach. All right. So you don't go there. You come to me. So there's many satanic people exist in this world, and you can find them everywhere. Many, they claim to be Christians. The Muslims, all of them are satanic. There is no question about that. Because when you worship Satan, you are satanic, and Allah is nothing but Satan. We can prove it so easy. Jehovah's Witnesses are the true worshippers of Yahweh. Do you want to call me Adam? I offer you many times to call me, but you are a potato coward. You don't even have the courage to speak to me. And you said the Jehovah's Witnesses are the true worshippers. You don't even know what Yahweh means. Like you Jehovah's Witnesses are the scum of the scum. You go in the street, the second we come to you to debate you, you run away. You are willing to talk only to those who do not know. This is why I believe you yourself, you are satanic, demonic, filthy, trash. In fact, whatever word I put there doesn't describe how low you are. A person who wanna prove a point, he debate a person who knows. Not an average person in the street. Maybe he does not even know how to recite, how to pray our Father out of heaven. But Jehovah's Witnesses, they are the same as the Muslims. You will notice that Jehovah's Witnesses, they target Christians only. They never dare to go to Muslims. Why? Because simply they are demonic and driven by Satan. They want to mislead the one is already guided. So why they want to go to the Muslim if the Muslim is going to hell? This is why they target Christians and Christians only. The second they knew you are a Muslim, they go away. They will not come to Muslims. So those are not Jehovah's Witnesses. Those are Joe Biden witnesses. They are the homosexual supporters. They are the Democrat supporters. All of them, they are the same kind ideology. But anyway, and look at him, like we offer him to call me, but he will never dare because in 2 seconds he will be demolished. In 2 seconds. Not only they fabricate translation, false translation to the Bible, they have, I mean, those people, they believe that Judgment Day, happened many times already, and the Messiah came already, I mean, just the stupid people. We can't, they are not, or to believe in Jehovah's Witnesses, you have to be so stupid. I remember once, 2 Jehovah's Witnesses come to my house, and they were surprised that I asked them to get in. I was living in an apartment at that time, and I have furniture, like now. I don't have a couch to invite people in. So they get in, and then after, like, I don't know, 2 hours, one of them, he said, okay, let's go. He got so upset, and he noticed that things is not going as they wish. So the other person, he says, no, I'm not leaving. He said, what do you mean? We need to go. He said, I'm not leaving. I told him, what do you mean you need to go? The guy didn't want to leave. You leave. Go ahead. So I opened the door of the apartment. I almost kicked him out, because he was trying to enforce the other person to leave. So the other person stayed, and he admit that Jehovah's Witnesses are false. And he said, I want to redeem my faith, and I believe in Jesus. I will never be Jehovah's Witness no more. So this guy who left, they came again with 2 other guys. So now they are 3. It's like seeking revenge for what happened. So now he got more educated Jehovah's Witnesses. All right? And he told them all the point I mentioned before in the 2 hours. They came again, and this time the same thing happened. The 3 came. One of them got upset. He stood up, he want to leave. The other 2, they want to leave. They don't want to leave. And the funny, this time, the one who got upset first time is the one who stayed. So Jehovah's Witnesses is so dummy, so funny, so idiotic, and we laugh at you. You are a piece of garbage, literally. But anyway, we go back here to those. You see, this guy here is holding a book in his hand, Dondy. If you remember this guy, I went to debate him twice, and he ran away. They were never there, They will debate someone. The Muslims always, they choose not debaters, they choose victims. To make it simple, it's like somebody, he want to fight a kid in order to look like he's a hero. So the Muslim will never debate someone, let us say, he is a professional fighter. Even though the Muslim supposedly is a professional fighter. I mean, this guy, he make living from what he do, right? Both of them, those potatoes. One is a Jew, one is a Muslim. Both of them, we offer them debate. This coward monkey, Tuwiva, and the one next to him. But the unique is, you will notice that the enemies, they join together against us. The enemy of Jesus, this Tuwiva Sangar, and the enemy of Jesus, this Dondy, both, they are teaming together. But the irony is that this Dondy Tan is holding a book in his hand, denying that Jesus is even exist. The same book he's promoting, asking Muslims to buy, and he used it to refute the Christians. But this stupid idiot, he do not know that by holding that book in his hand, he just denied Islam. You see, it's not a secret that this Tuwiva Sangar, a coward, he don't attack Muhammad. He don't dare, because he do business in Indonesia, and he is a businessman. He's a money man. He's a money worshipper. You see, October 7 happened. How many Jews killed? Not a single word against Islam. Never, not even once. He will never say, because he worshiped money, not God. He knew the Christians are peaceful. They will not harm him. But he will not go to Indonesia if he dare to say Muhammad is a false prophet. But the question is, if the one on the left, he believe in the Quran, and the one in the right don't believe in the Quran, So how they both together become team against Christianity? Because the one on the left, this Abdul, he believed that the Messiah just came and his name is Isa. The one on the right, he believed that this is a fraud. This is not, Jesus is not a Christ. And all his book is about this. And this stupid, foolish Muslim, he hold the book in his hand saying the Quran is lying. Because your stupid Quran says that Jesus is the Messiah, and the book in your hand says he is not, and you are promoting people to buy it, I have to say you are a certified idiot donkey. It's not a secret that to Eva Singer, he have tons of videos. They are saying Jesus is not the Messiah. As an example here, like I just searched, why isn't Jesus the Messiah? But if this guy is a guy to be interviewed and he have a value for the Muslim, that means your stupid Quran is a book of lies. Because either, Tawhiva Singer is the truth, saying the truth, or the Quran saying the truth, or maybe both of you are a scumbag, that's why you join together. If we type the word Messiah, how many times the Quran mention it? Here we go. According to Tawhiva Singer, Mary, she is not a good woman even. And she did not even give birth to Jesus. Where she got Jesus from? Adopted. So when the Quran says that Allah sent an angel to Maryam, announcing to her the glad tidings of a word, his name is going to be Isa, the Messiah. We see the Messiah? Huh? So the Quran all over confirm that this person, the son of Mary, is the Messiah. This donkey, he is holding a book in his hand, proving the Quran to be false, that this is not the Messiah. So here you ask yourself the very simple question. The Jew is smart, the Muslim is a donkey. The Jew is using this Muslim to promote his book and make more money. Nobody buying his book. The Muslim will buy it. The Muslim will tell them that this book is very good to refute the Christians. But buying this book, you are refuting Islam, not Christianity. Because the main point of this book, that Christianity and Jesus and Mary and all the names mentioned in the New Testament, they are not valid and we don't create them. So when the Quran speaks about the disciple of Jesus, it's lying. When the Quran speaks about Mary being virgin, it's lying. According to Tawhiva Singer, he claimed that the Christian, they copy the mythology of the Roman, that there is a God who is born of a virgin, which is false, because none of those gods in the Roman mythology is born of a virgin. This is a big fat lie. But it's really amazing how always a human being can be so stupid and so dummy in order to make money and business. Both of them, they are making money. It's all about money. And division between Christianity or Christians is about money. It's not about God, Everyone will have his own authority. So it's like, again, as I said, it's like I open a business, and my business is better than yours. So come to me, all right? Not because you are rightful, no, because you want to get more, people. More people mean more authority. More authority mean more money. So I am the Pope, I am the Bishop, I am etc. When in fact Christianity have nothing to do with those names. Christianity is not even based. Like even they take a word from Jesus said to Peter, when he was on the cross. Peter, this is why called Peter, right? That actually more of one disciple, they are called Peter too. I mean, because Peter mean a rock. If you check right now, and I will test your knowledge to see who else. His name is Rock, not necessarily the word Peter. It's just different language. So there is more than one disciple. Their name is Rock, and they are the rock of the church at the same time. So Jesus, he went for 3 days. He gave Peter, you know, the leadership. But Jesus came back and he is resurrected and he is alive and he is with us. The leadership is for Jesus always. It's not even for Peter. However, even if it is for Peter, until he died, suddenly Peter now he have a caliphate. The Muslims, the same as the Christians, they have a caliphate. So suddenly we have a caliphate. You know, they claim that Peter he hired somebody else, which is not true. All of this is just to take authority, grabbing the authority of Jesus, making it in the hand of a man. And then what this man he will do, he will build a massive kingdom. He will build authority. He will become a person who hire king or isolate king or destroy kingdoms. So instead of being a church to praise God, to spread the news, to convert people to believe in Jesus, we become a government. And we have palaces covered by gold and silver. And there's a guy who kisses his hand, you know. And he claimed that he is the one. We call him even the Holy Father, you know, which is totally against the Bible because the Bible says it clear. You cannot say that. So the Muslim, they will take advantage of what the Christians are suffering from. They took it when they took the city of Constantinople. When the Muslims attack it, occupy it, because the other churches they let it go, because why they would care? It's not our church, you know. So they are not a church no more. They are a group of churches. Everyone he claimed that he is the one who have the authority, and they became enemy to each other. And you know, we know that the Quran says in chapter 5, verse number 14, I will spread enmity between them. Between who? The Christians, until the day of judgment. And that is the promise of the devil. I will spread enmity and hatred between them, those who call themselves Christians, until the day of judgment. And obviously Satan is working so good. This is why we have many churches, many names, and everyone he spit at the other one. But we know that Christianity have nothing to do with those names. Christianity is about Christ and about salvation. Have nothing to do with the Christian prince. I'm nobody. Have nothing to do with the Pope. Have nothing to do with Patriarch. Have nothing to do with all those names. Those names will bring nothing but division. And division is from Shaitan, from Satan, as you see. And the Muslim, they knew always that division is the way, and they are very deceiving people. Not only their God, he called himself the deceiver, Muslims are deceiving. Tuiba Senghor, he present the kind of a Jews who they are very deceiving. Sneaky businessman, he want to make money, and he want to play safe, you know. Like, did you ask, this guy, Tan, dare to ask him why you will not believe in Muhammad? Because the second you don't believe in Muhammad, that means Muhammad is a fraud. Why this Abdul? Don't ask the other Jewish Abdul. Okay, why you don't accept Muhammad as a prophet? Why you don't say it? Okay, do you accept him as a prophet? The Jewish guy, he will say, listen, we believe that the Quran have many good things, but for me, I believe that Islam is way better than Christianity. He changed topic right away to talk about Christianity, so he can make the Muslims happy. So the whole point of this dialogue between two pigs is let us join together to bite Christ. The Muslim guy, he want to bite Christ, the one the Christian worship. The Jewish guy, he want to bite Christ. It doesn't matter where, in Islam or in Christianity, but he would never dare to say Islam. So they team together, and then you will see some horrible, stupid stuff they are sharing together.
and he is alone. He therefore must be a God of mercy.
So, actually, I have a lot of questions for you, Rabbi. So, I hope if you don't mind, you can answer me in short. But if you think it
Sorry.
is quite important to explain, you can go a little bit longer, okay, Rabbi?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, number one, this is for our audience. Actually, what is Judaism and who founded Judaism? And is it considered that Judaism is considered as a religion for Jews, Rabbi?
Okay.
Guys, look how, I mean, do you see how stupid those, is that the question, seriously? Like what? So those questions, I believe that this Tuwiva, he gave him the question. This is always a setup, you know. So the Jewish false rabbi, he said to him, the first question you ask me, you should be asking me, what do the Jews believe? All right. It's obvious. I mean, there is no way. I mean, what is this question is about? Like, is Judaism the religion of the Jews? Who is the founder of Judaism? What? So hilarious.
So Judaism began with the first prophet, and that's Adam. Long
Ah, look at the hypocrite, coward son of Mut'a to weave a singer. He knew that the Muslims believe that Adam is a prophet. If we ask this filthy scumbag, you claim to be a Jew and you claim to be a rabbi, where we can find in the Bible that Adam was a prophet? He claimed to be a rabbi. Adam was a prophet. Okay, can you show us the verses in the Old Testament says he was a prophet? Seriously. He was a prophet to who, you donkey? He is the first man. Adam is a prophet. That means he's prophesy. Okay, what he prophesied? Tell us. Show us the first prophecy of the first prophet, Mr. Adam. So he knew what the Muslims believe, you know. So sneaky, so pig, so filthy, so low to weave a singer. Look at his eyes. This is why this guy will never dare to speak to me, because I will wipe the floor with him in 2 seconds. It's like, you know, I know my audience now are a bunch of Abduls, and those Abduls, they have diarrhea worshiping Muhammad, and they have certain information. I want to make them believe that we believe in the same thing. So they come buy me, you know, they come buy my book. So Adam is a prophet. Adam is the founder of Judaism. Wow, that's good. That's deep. What's the name of the book of Adam to be a singer? Huh? What a stupid idiot. Continue. I mean, the first 3 seconds is a poo-poo.
before the term Judaism was used. Judaism is the faith of the God who Abraham came to worship, who Noah, of blessed memory, served, who Isaac loved, who Jacob adored and worshipped him alone. So Judaism is the ancient faith of monotheism, Tawhid.
Another poo-poo. You see how he is filthy again? Tawheed mean monotheism? In which way? Tawheed mean unification. Tawheed as an Arabic word never meant monotheism. This is one of the stupidity of those who use this word. Muhammad is a donkey. His followers are donkeys and they speak Arabic. Actually, I always suspect that even the Quran was in Arabic for a day. It must be translated, because there's many terms in the Quran does not make sense with the meaning of the religion of Islam. Same time, we cannot find the word Tawheed in the Quran, but we can find it in different books. But Tawheed does not mean monotheism. Tawheed is many items, we put them together. As simple as that. It's an action, actually. It's not even a verb. It's not even a noun. The second you say Tawheed, it's an action. Actually, to do what? To unify object. I can go right now, and take you to the dictionary, and we can see what Tawheed means. Tawheed cannot be monotheism. But here you notice that the hypocrite Jew and the hypocrite Muslims, they are shaking head together. Oh, we agree. But as long as this is the case, that means the Quran is lying again. Because the Quran says that the Jews don't believe in Tawheed, as Muslims believe. The Jews worship the Son of God. So now, if any of them is a truthful, he will say, okay, but you know what? In our book it says that you Jews, you don't believe in the format of so-called Tawheed in Islam, because the Quran says in chapter 9 verse number 30, the Jews, they believe that Uzair, and we know, by the way, there's nowhere in the Old Testament that the word Uzair does not exist. The Muslim, they try to fix it, they put the word Israel. Uzair is never exist. No name in the Old Testament is name as Uzair. Not a single one. Alright? Not a single one. So look what the stupid Quran says. The Jews say Uzair is the son of Allah, and the Christian, they say the Messiah is the son of Allah. That is saying of their own mouth, which means it's a lie. But we just heard the Jew guy saying, no, we believe in Tawheed. Which means actually, he believed that Uzair is son of Allah. Because Tawheed is putting many gods together. Many items, doesn't matter really God. Tawheed can be used for many, like I can say Tawheed al-Duwal al-Arabiya, which means unification of Arabian states. If they are united, we don't unify them, We don't unify something is already one. So Tawheed is a very stupid word to say. When the Muslims, they say Tawheed, they just doom themselves. And here, we see the Quran saying, the Jews believe, obviously, in Trinity, because, listen carefully, according to the stupid Quran, Mary is part of the Trinity. Mary is part of the Trinity, which is stupid, false teaching. So, and the other verse in the Quran, Allah, He says, supposedly, Aka Muhammad, how can I have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? So the stupid Quran make it clear that Muhammad, he understood that Jesus is the son of God, or Uzair is the son of God, is about having the God, he married a woman, and they have a baby. The Jews, they call him Uzair. The Christian, they call him the Messiah. All right? All right? As you see here, the Quran chapter, this is the chapter of An'am, which means chapter of the animals. Look like Allah is an animal. So chapter 6, verse 101, the Quran says, He is the originator of the heaven and the earth. How can He have a children when He have no wife? So the stupid God of Islam, Aka Muhammad, because he is the one who's making these stories, he don't understand neither what the Christians, neither what the Jews believe. Because no Jews believe that God have a son, his name is Uzair. And no Christian believe that Jesus is the son of God because he married from Mary. So the Quran proven in 2 seconds that it's made by a stupid idiot. You know, other verse in the Quran, just an example, not limited. This website is horrible. If you put the space, it doesn't come. If you go in the Quran, look how many times it says that Allah said, supposedly, that those who they say that Allah is the Messiah is kuffar. All right? And Allah told the Jews, sorry, the Messiah told the Jews to worship Allah. Okay. But look what happened here, just to show you that the author of the Quran and the followers of the Quran are a bunch of monkeys. If the Christian believe the Messiah is Allah, so what is the Trinity? To make it simple for you, if one verse says that the Messiah, the Christian believe that the Messiah is the Son of Allah, correct? I hope you will focus with me. He is the Son of Allah. Okay. Chapter 9, verse number 30. So chapter 9, verse number 30 confirmed that the Messiah, according to the Christians, they say that he is the Son of Allah. Take a note, he is the Son of Allah. But the stupid Muhammad, in different verse, says the Christian believe that Messiah is Allah. It can't be both. You can't be the Son and the Father at the same time. Is he the Son or he is the Father? Is he the Son of Allah or he's Allah? Are you with me? Do you understand the easy contradiction? So now, if I ask a Muslim, okay, so the Christian believe in the Trinity. So if the Messiah is Allah, what is the rest? What is the Trinity? Tell me the name of the Trinity. This is the most stupid book ever. Because now there is no Trinity left. It's gone. What is the Trinity? If you say Christian Prince is CP, in different place you say Christian Prince is a son of CP. Do you see how confused the stupid Muhammad is? And remember, Allah is not a word mean God. A Muslim, he might say to you, oh, Allah mean God. False. Allah is a name. It's a name. Al is a word mean God in the Aramaic language, and the Hebrew too. And La is the name of the God. Allah. God La, the moon God. So if the Messiah is the Son of God and he is the God La himself at the same time, that means there is no Trinity. That means it's just a name for one person. So how does stupid Quran say the Christian believe in the Trinity? Yet the stupid Quran says the Christian don't believe in the Trinity. They believe that the Messiah is Allah. Yeah, Christian Prince is CP. But Christian Prince is the son of CP. Sounds somebody taking too much hashish. Right? So, the more you listen to this stupidity, both agreeing with each other, but they are the enemy of each other, hoping that they can help each other to make more money. The Muslim guy, he sold his God, selling a book considered against Islam in his channel, bringing a guy who believed Muhammad is a false prophet. Okay, question to Dondy Tan. What about inviting Christian Prince to your channel? I went to his channel twice. We know what happened, right? You remember? He made poo-poo in his pant. Is that a man? What you will lose? If you have religion, if you can refute me, you can get... Actually, this will be great for you. Christian Prince versus Dondy Tan, and Dondy Tan destroy Christian Prince. What do you want more? But because he knew that he is just a piece of shit, and shit will bring shit, will interview shit, and now they are both taking shit so they can say it as a manure. They are trying to make money.
Is Jewish, Christianity, and Islam worship the same God, Rabbi?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Look, he agreed. The Abdul agreed with the rabbi. But look what he will say. This filthy false rabbi, he will not say that when he said no, don't take it wrong. He will say Muslims and Jews believe in the same God, not the Christians. All right? Let's listen carefully.
Islam and Judaism worship the same God.
See? See? I mean, if this Tawiva singer, he speak to me for 2 seconds, I will play those videos for him. The Jews will shit on him. Because if you believe in the same God, the Muslims, I mean, in 2 seconds we can destroy this idea. Because the God of the Jews called Elohim, which means a plural word, not word God. And he is a spirit. The God of Islam have different name, La, and he don't even have a spirit. So how they can be the same God? Forget about all the teaching inside the book, which is totally different. But just by examining the name and the nature of the God, which the Jews they believe in, and the Muslim believe in 2 seconds we will find out this is a big fraud. Those are, this fake Jew, he go against his book. There's no way, by the way, he do not know that Allah in Islam is not a spirit. There's no way he do not know. All right? But because he's a hypocrite, and the other guy is a dummy, I believe strongly the Jewish guy here is using this donkey. This Dondy Tan is just a mule. The Jewish guy is riding him. Always the Jews, they ride the Muslims. Always. They rode Muhammad like a donkey, non-stop. That's why he hate them very much. Muhammad, through his history with the Jews, he discovered that the Jews always getting him busted. They trap him, they fool him, they give him false information, he put it in his book, and get screwed. It's just to make fun of him, to expose that he's a false prophet. So now Islam and Judaism, they have the same God. Okay, tell us, Tawiva Singer, why? He will say because we believe in one God. That's false. According to the Quran, you believe in many gods, and you believe that God have son.
One God, no other. The tragedy with Christians is they also believe in the true God. Every Christian believes in the true God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. But there is a shirk, a partnership, where they also worship Jesus as God.
The second we asked this filthy rabbi, fake rabbi, can you read for us Isaiah? Huh? You see, do you know that Isaiah is a forbidden, like he mentioned Isaiah, right? He mentioned that he is a great rabbi, great prophet. But they will never read what Isaiah said about Jesus. If we ask any Jew, do you believe in the book of Isaiah? He will say yes. Okay. Are you sure? You're sure. But there is a chapter, it's called the forbidden chapter. No Jew, in fact, even in their schools, they don't read it. If we open it for you, let me open it. Actually, all of the book of Isaiah is a trouble making for those who reject Jesus. So if we actually it's short, let's play it here. Let's play this part here.
Isaiah 53. Who hath believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He hath no form, nor comeliness. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows, and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs, and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way. And the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth.
Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. And he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors.
Now, if we go to Isaiah again, Isaiah is a great book, exposing the lies of people like this man. This is why many who they are antichrist, they hate the book of Isaiah. If we go to Isaiah 9, look what it says here. Amazing.
Isaiah 9. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation, when at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, and afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea beyond Jordan in Galilee of the nations. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shined. Thou hast multiplied the nation, and not increased the joy. They joy before thee according to the joy in harvest, and as men rejoice when they divide the spoil. For thou hast broken the yoke of his burden, and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, as in the day of Midian. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God,
The mighty God.
the Everlasting.
Hold on. The mighty God. So guys, does the Old Testament says that a child into us is given, the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God. All right? The mighty God. What a child, he would be called Mighty God unless he is Mighty God. In fact, this is a blasphemy against God to call a child Mighty God if he is not. His name should be called Wonderful. Who is wonderful except God? If we go and search for the word counselor in the Bible, we'll find that always the counselor is God. And Prophet Isaiah confirmed with no doubt that he is the mighty God, the everlasting Father. But yet he is born as a child, which means that Son is born of the Father. Have the same essence, the same nature. Both are divine. The Prince of Peace. And yet they say to you, the Bible never mentioned anything about this. And then, you know, in order to cover up like such a person, if you say to him, okay, read Isaiah 7, he will say to you, and I got him busted actually. I made a video before, I don't know how many of you watch it, about Isaiah 7, about the virgin birth. To Weaver Singer, he says, well, in Isaiah 7, 14, it doesn't say virgin, it says a young woman. A young woman, she will give birth. But that will not be a sign, because always young women give birth. What a big deal. Young, she's a woman, and she's young. That is not a sign. Right? Is it a sign that someone, she is young, she gave birth? This, like, unless she is maybe, but then you cannot call her woman if she is a child. So they try to fix this here. They say that the word virgin, which is alama in Hebrew, they say mean a young woman. Young women. Okay, we will go with you. Is this young woman is a virgin? Is the word alama used for the word virgin? Yes. You can read the story of Isaac and Rebekah. Rebekah was called alama. The same word. Is that because she is just young, or because she is a virgin? So if a young woman, she gave birth, that is not a sign. That's not, because the word sign here mean a miracle. Does not mean like a light will come and like I will give you a sign, you will see a dream. No, it's a miracle. It's a physical miracle, because talking about giving birth. So imagine God will say, a young woman, she will give birth, and that is the miracle you are waiting for. But this is something happen every day in Israel. You see, in the old generation, when a girl, she is 15, 16, I mean, already she needs to get married. They don't go to school, they don't have university, you know. She is now she is ready to get married. Actually, not long time ago, like from like 50 years ago, most of women, they got married so early because the man and the women, they do not need to spend 20 years studying. By the age of 18, he's working. By the age, by the age of actually of 14, the guy is a man. He is working now, making living. There's no schools. You go. Me myself, when I was a kid, I forced my dad to take me to work with him. I grew up working. I never sat home. My dad, he wake up in the morning. I go with him. I force him to take me. I make a drama if you don't. So, in old days, you have a son, you have a daughter. The daughter, she will learn the skills of taking over a house, from sewing clothing to repairing clothing or to cooking, taking care of the children. So she learned from her mom how and what is the skills to be the lady of the house. The boy, he learned from his father how to make living. So one is staying home, and one, unless they are farmers, then even the women should go to do farming too. So this is what the nature of the society. And women, they get married so early. Now, not early as a child, for sure. Like as soon the women, she have her period, she have her breast. The boy, he changed, his voice changed. I mean, we know that change of the hormone. So the word mature, like now we use, is not really was in their like understanding. The maturity for them, it was sound like a man, physically, same as the women. She have her period. She is physically, she can bear children. So they get married so early. So if the word here, the word alama, mean a young woman, then there is no sign. This is not a miracle. That's something would happen every day in the whole world, not only in Israel. Until now. So it's a very deceiving to say that this is not about the virgin giving birth. Same time, what is the sign then? No sign left. Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son. And again, look what Isaiah is saying again. His name will be called Emmanuel. God is with us. I mean, why those miracles attached to this person? He will be called Almighty, Prince of Peace, Everlasting, Emmanuel. Is he a prophet? God is with us, which means he's a present, is a present of God. God Almighty. So those deceivers, they wanna make a program avoiding saying the truth to each other. Like, you know what? I consider you Muslims are a piece of shit. And then the Muslim, he will say to you, I consider you the enemy of Allah. In fact, the Quran called the Jews pigs and monkeys. In fact, the Quran claimed that the Jews are the worst enemy of Islam. To the point, Muhammad, he says, that time will come and the Muslim, they have to kill every single Jew. So if the judgment day happened today, Dondy Tan from Indonesia, he will bring a lot of orang Indonesian to look for Tuwiva Senghor to kill him. So how the enemies become friends? Because both are filthy, trashy, and they are satanic. Even the Quran says it clearly, take not Christians and Jews as a friends. And whoever take them as a friend, he is one of them. Chapter 5, verse number 51. the United Dogs Front. Somebody says, we have Vika saying, this is symbolic for a child born in the time of, where is the lady? Her name is Vika. Let me put what Vika said so we can laugh together. Where is Vika post? So Vika, she said, this is her post, Isaiah 7:14, God with us is a symbolic name showing divine support. It referred to child born in Isaiah time. Just to show you how stupid this statement is. I'm not saying you are stupid, Vika. I'm saying what you said is stupid, which is the same. I hope I did not hurt your feeling. If that happened in the time of Isaiah, so why the Jews are waiting for him to be born? Now, why to be the singer saying that the Messiah is not born yet? So when a person he make a statement, we laugh at it. It's laughable, it's stupid, and you know, Muhammad, he says women have half a brain, but not Christian women, for sure. All right? So can you tell me who is this one is born? So what the point of saying is a guy is born, but okay, who's he? Is he the Mahdi? Maybe he's hiding? Do you see how stupid those people? So if this is happening in the time of Isaiah, who is he? That's it? All those verses about him, and yet he's nobody, nowhere. Nobody can find him, nobody mention him, nobody saw him. So silly, so stupid, so arrogant. Same time, if you read carefully, it says, ask thee a sign. So God will give you a sign. It's not happening yet. You are an idiot. Don't get married. If I'm your husband, I will leave the first night. What first night? First 10 minutes. So this is a sign. This is why he's called the prophet. Prophet, you don't prophesy something happened. Guys, I will tell you a prophecy. Trump will win the election in 2024. Trump is born to us. He's called president. He will be president. What an idiot you are. I hope I did not hurt your feeling, because this is what I do for a living. You are Jewish, actually? Yeah, you are right. This is why you are blonde. I mean, how the Jews became blonde, I don't know. You and Tuwi the singer. How the Jews became blonde? You must be a very, very, very like deep in the root Jews. Like if we check your DNA, we will have a blue-eyed Jews. You know, since when the Jews are blue eyes and they are blonde? You are not a Jew. The Jews, they look very much Middle Eastern, and they have certain kind of eyes, certain kind of hair. You know, I can show you some pictures from the real Jews, how they look like. Any person, you see him blonde, etc., unless your hair is fake and your skin is painted, you know, like most of women these days they do. Like, do you have eyelashes, like fake, those wings, airplane, Boeing 777? You walk in the street these days, you do not know who's black, who's white, who's Asian. I mean, everybody is painted. You have no idea who's who. The boobs is fake, the butt is fake, the ass is fake. I don't know if their vagina is fake too. So she is a Jew. Okay, if you are a Jew, then I'm a Jew then. I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan. Guys, I'm saying something not right. Oh. Ashkenazi Jew. Okay, what Ashkenazi mean? Vika. What Ashkenazi mean? Can you tell us? Can you educate us what Ashkenazis mean? I'm waiting for your answer. Some people are the same as Muhammad. The more they talk, the more they make poo-poo. Did she answer? She is Ashkenazi Jews. Did I say anything? She said that, not me. We do not need a rabbi, my friend. Do we take information from our rabbi saying that? Yeah, she just told me she is Ashkenazi. So you are not a Jew. Ashkenazi is not a Jew. You just told me you are. It's like the same stupid Dos Abdul. They say he's a Palestinian. The second you say you're a Palestinian, that means you are not from there. Palestinian means foreigner. Guys, I am an Arab German. Really? Yeah. Okay. How that happened? Okay, I will tell you what happened. My dad is a Chinese. My mother is Japanese. I am the son, I am German, and I'm a Jew. Oh. Life is complicated these days. So your father is a Chinese, your mother is Japanese, you are German? Yes. I'm really convinced. Yeah. People say stupid things. Like the Israeli are, taking the land of the Palestinian, you donkey. The second you say Palestinian, that means this is not their land. This is what Palestinians mean. They are foreigners. They are not from there. Idiot. And you ask those so-called Palestinian, are you an Arab? They say yes. How you are an Arab and Palestinian at the same time? Everybody is very confused about his stupidity. Like a human being don't speak. He makes shit. A human being have two anus, one in his bum and one in his head. Just let them talk, and the diarrhea will start it. Yeah, this is why they don't dare to debate me. After the Roman expelled the Jews were okay, no problem. But how you became blonde? Okay, the Jews expelled. I live now in America. Is that going to make me a Native American? Look like them? No. In order to look different, that means you are mixed. And if you are mixed, you are not a Jew. Do you know what the word Jews mean? You are mixed to the point you don't look like your ancestors at all. Zero. So if we check your DNA, how much of your DNA will be a Jewish DNA and maybe German or Russian or Hungarian DNA? I assure you 99.9999999 have nothing to do with the Jews. And the one is left is Joe Biden DNA. Or maybe Bill Clinton. Because they married from other nations. Yeah, not only married, they are mixed to the point the roots are gone. This is why the look changed dramatically. You see, if a black man marry a white woman or vice versa, the son will not be blonde. Will not. The son will be a mixed. Then if the son he marry again, let us say he is like little dark. Then he marry a blonde woman. The son will be lighter in the skin, but he will not be blonde still. So the more like the remarriage happen from other race, the less you carry from your roots. And then to the point your root is uprooted. You don't have roots no more. Because all your DNA is coming from a new marriage, have nothing to do with your nation. All right? My story, like the reason I say I'm black, blonde, African American, have nothing to do with race actually. But my dad, he's an Arab, and my mom, they were hijacking airplane. That's what they do for a living. Like, these days people, they make YouTube, etc. At that time, they do it for real. They don't do prank. They take the airplane, all of it. So my dad hijacked an airplane. He called Yasser Arafat. Hey Yasser, I am busy with my wife. Don't call me now. I'm busy with my wife hijacking an airplane. I will call you later after we get the money. So they hijacked the airplane, and there's a lot of Western, Those Western, they saw two Arab, they look scary. So they make poo-poo. They took all their jewelries. But however, each time they want to land in an airport, they don't allow them. And my mom, she was giving birth to me in the airplane. So when I was in the top of Japan, I like my foot came out, So I get because in Japan, if you are born in Japan, you get citizenship. It seems like, they are flying everywhere they go. The airplane is almost out of fuel, So like this is why they went Africa, Japan, everywhere, so I got many citizenship. So when I was born, my skin is full of stamp, German, black, white, Asian, I mean, I have all. At that time, there's no passport, by the way. So that's why they put stamp on my skin. Okay, just to let you know, it says citizen, citizen, citizen. Like Japanese says Suzuki, Yamaha, citizen. They give it a title. By the way, this story is true, even though I don't have a witness because we are Arab. We do not need witnesses. The children of Gaza is starving. We make a video, fake picture. But the guy who's taking it, his belly is bigger than his mom when she gave birth to him. But they are starving anyway. All right. Anyway, shall we go back to our topic? Let's go back to our topic. So here, this monkey, he's explaining, we Muslims and Jews believe in the same God. Yeah, that's why they want to kill you, right? I mean, obviously you believe in the same God. That's why the Muslims, they want to kill every Jew, because we believe in the same God. It's obvious.
The Son of God. This is very dangerous. And
this is why the Quran says that you Jews believe in the Son of God. Why you don't tell him the Quran is lying?
worship the Holy Spirit as a separate person from God that created the heavens and the earth.
Guys, did you do what he just said? He just said they worship the Holy Spirit as a separate person. I mean, do this guy even knew how to read the Torah? Do this stupid idiot knew how to read the Torah? So if God in the Torah says, I and my spirit, is that one person? If we go to the first page in the I mean, it's stupidity. Hold on. Give me a second. We can go to the old, like the first page in the Bible, but there is an easier way. This guy, he mentioned many chapters. Let us go. I think Isaiah. Let me see. Guys, do you see it? And there shall come forth a rod out of Esteen, of Jess, and branch shall grow out of his root, and the Spirit of the Lord rest upon him. So if the Spirit of the Lord is the Lord as one person, why we say the Spirit, we don't say the Lord? We can open the Jewish Orthodox interpretation for the verse, and you will see they don't give answer like this fake rabbi just to make the Muslims feel happy. Hypocrite, hypocrite and coward. Same we find in Genesis. If you go to Genesis, the first book of Genesis, again verse number 2. Genesis. Do you see it? So it's a, it's like two hypocrite cowards, a bunch of dummies, trying to make a companion together. Very silly, very stupid. I mean, we have tons of verses in the Bible. We can go over them. But you can see. I mean, I don't know. If I want to play the video of this guy, each time he make a comment, I have to make 15-minute comment about the stupidity and the fabrication he got for us. Do we have any Abdul in the chat? Maybe, especially if you're Indonesian, I will take you. Do we have any Indonesian Ustad? Let me open Discord maybe for half hour and go. I'm trying to not to abuse my voice, guys. You notice my voice is getting tired. I think I'm abusing my throat speaking for many hours. How long I'm here now? An hour and 16 minutes. You know, Vika, you can say whatever you want, but you cannot be a Jew and you don't look like a Jew. Are you with me, lady? This is your picture. Is that your picture or this is your neighbor? A Jew is a son of a Jew. It's not a religion only. Judaism is an ethnic and faith in the same time. So if somebody is a Jewish convert, he should not call himself a Jew. That is a wrong word. Insure my voice. Man, I don't even have health insurance. I just checked, I need to fix my car air conditioner. It costs $2,700. Can you believe it? Man, life is very cheap. I want to go back to the time we have horses, but you cannot. You know, there's many people, they go in denial. Like the woman is a male just because the guy he wear a skirt. Okay, this black guy is white. You cannot say that. Why you cannot say that? You are going against what we see. You go against what you see. Hypocrite. This Asian guy is a blonde, white. He's a Caucasian. This guy is Asian. Are you blind? You are blind. You say the man is a woman. You see how stupid they are? This cat is a dog. What's wrong with you? It's a cat. Well, I say to you, it's a man. You say, no, it's a woman. Okay, look at this cat. Does it have balls? Yes. It's a male or female. Don't tell me it's transgender. They are a human being, supposedly, but they can easily recognize the gender of a cat, but they cannot recognize what is between their legs. Go fund me to buy air conditioner. What about buying a new car? Be generous, man. Okay? I want to buy a simple, like, you see, I want to be like Muhammad. I don't want to be like driving a fancy car. Ferrari. Simple, you know. You know, Ferrari, forget a Ferrari. You know, actually, you know, I'm bored of it. Rolls Royce, I don't like it. You know, it's, you know, I don't like even the way the seats. I don't know if you sat in Rolls Royce before. The seat is very uncomfortable. I don't know why it's expensive. You know what? Like, just make it airplane, man. What air conditioner? What are you talking about? Don't be cheap. Go fund me, yeah. Go fund me. I wonder if you guys, you have a problem in your home and you go fund me, how many people will support you? Nobody. Nobody will support you. Like if you go right now, any of you, and say, guys, my heater is broke, I have kids, nobody will believe you anyway. They will think you're a scammer. And if somebody believes you, they might give you. But usually, people, they give to people who they are famous. And the famous, we spoke about last time, remember? And the famous, they take advantage of the emotion of people, so they fool them to give them money even when they don't need it. Like now, I'm saying it's going to cost me $2,700 to fix my air condition. But did I say I don't have money? It is a way that I don't have really $2,700 to pay for it. I can. So why I want to go fund me? But if I want to take advantage of the people, man, I will make all my car is burned and I need etc. And you know the poor people, they say, oh, we should help this guy. You know, he cannot pay for his air condition. I warn always people, don't be emotional. Think about carefully. Even if somebody asks you, examine, think before you start throwing your money on them. As you see, I'm giving my books even for free. So if I am after money, why I want to give my books for free? You see the admins keep posting the links. Get my books for free. Now, I have books for sale on Amazon. You know, you need to support yourself, right? But the majority of my books is given for free. If everyone download one of my books, he gave me $5. I will be rich, but yet I give it for free. But those who worship money, they will never waste a chance, an opportunity to take money from you. That's why if you go to Patreon, you will see, without mentioning names, membership and like level of membership, $10, $50, $100. So the more you pay, like the movie will get better, you know, like the action movie. Yeah. And they make you think, you know, a human being, because a human being is stupid, they make you think that because you have to pay for it, you are special. See, people don't appreciate things for free. Like now, I stay 6-7 hours. How many people watching the video? Very few. If I make it private, and you have to pay for it, trust me, I will get way more view. Because a human being is so stupid, he think it must be something, all right? Because that's why it's expensive. When Jesus comes to your door, you say, believe in me, I want to save you. Get out of here. Yeah? What are you talking about? Anything for free is suspicious. A human being. All right. Any question for me? Plus, there is a benefit if my air conditioner is not working. When it gets hot in the middle of the summer, you can go with me in the car, and by the end of the trip, you will become barbecue. So, like, you can take a shower. I will dry you in my car. You don't even need to use a towel. All right? So there's a benefit, things about things in a positive way. You can put your laundry, make a line of the laundry in your car inside and put them there, drive your car, going somewhere to do shopping anyway. And then by the time you arrive back home, your laundry will be dry. All right? And fry. Yeah, actually, there's nothing for free. This is true. Like when we say, we get, salvation for free. Well, Jesus, when he come to us, he humbled himself. He was insulted. He was called names. Until now, as you see, those dogs are biting him, insulting his name. So it was not for free. The price is very high. However, for God, he loved the world. He sent his only begotten Son, not because it's for free, but because he loved you. All right? Otherwise, it's not for free. It's very costly, very painful. But the love of God is beyond description. So he allow you, even if you don't deserve it, to have it. Hey, Daniel, welcome. Tohan. Do we have any Abdul want to join us? Anyone? So as you see, both of them, they are a bunch of liars, and obviously the Muslim guy is the dummy one. The Jewish guy is smart, taking advantage of the foolishness of the Muslims, and good for him. They promote his book. Every Muslim in Indonesia will buy his book. This guy became a millionaire. And then the Muslim, because they are dumb again, they think by making a PhD about me, they can refute me, which is very silly and very stupid. If you could not make it in a debate, how you can make it in a PhD study? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Because if there's a Muhammadan, I will open my Discord, take a call. You know what? Let me open Discord, even though I supposedly I'm not going to stay long. But maybe we can get one Abdul. One Abdul is better than none. What do you think, guys? I'm trying to rest my voice, but it's hard. Yeah, Abdul making PhD. Go teach your prophet how to read and write first. Your prophet do not know even how to write his name. And yet he want to teach us. And this Discord says update 1 of 1. I don't know what's wrong with this Discord. Each time you go live, it says update 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3. Are they like updating every 2 seconds? Where is Discord? It's closed. Closed and open again. 1 of 7 now. 4 of 7. It's coming, it's coming. Here we go. Muhammad mother, she is giving birth to him. 6 of 7. A rocket is coming out. The light arrived all the way to Damascus. I made a code, by the way. So if you like to join us in Discord, let me put it in the screen. Where is Discord code? All right. So if you do not know how to join us in Discord, you can scan it with your phone. And that is the easiest way to find my Discord. Okay, let us go to what happened to my page? Weird. When I click, did Discord delete my server? I don't know. When I click at my name, usually create a channel. I'm not sure what's happening. Where is my server? I didn't see it. Welcome to Christian Prince server. Something. I'm not expert with this stupid Discord, but something not right happening. I cannot find my server. Voice connected. Shall I restart Discord and come back? Something weird. Let me exit. Okay, let us try again. You were in a voice channel. Where is the voice channel? Not sure what. Shall I create a new server? What happened to my server? That's weird. Server setting. I'm not sure what's going on. I cannot find the page which is supposedly the server to talk, to access. Should I create a new server? Is it possible that Discord, they deleted the old one? Or maybe this is the new one, the new update made it like this. I don't know what happened. Let us see if I create a new server. Let us see. Okay, I created a new server. Maybe now if you scan the code, you will see it. Maybe you will not be able to join. Maybe now I need to make a new code. I'm not sure. Cancel. And I don't see a voice. What's wrong with this thing? Okay, later I will check it out and see what's happening. I will exit. So why I cannot find it? When I log in, I cannot find it. In my page, from my side, I can't find it. I log off on few time. I'm not sure what it changed. You know, this is what I do each time. Like I go and click at this image. It says Christian Prince server, and I go there, and I supposedly to be there. But now I see something totally different. Maybe I need. Okay, no, finally. All right, finally, I am in. If we have any Abdul would like to join us. Yeah, it changed like the way I used to click in it. I found when you click, now you have other option. Then it says go to the stage, you know. All right, took us some time to, excuse me, I'm an Arab, Even though we are the one who created computers, as you know, everything in the world is created by us. Suicide bombing, vest, shoes bombing, anus bombing, and anything. So anything I have connected to bombing, we are connected to it. Very, very, very smart people. You can hear me, guys, in Discord? Can you hear me? All right. If you are a Muslim would like to join us, feel free. Go ahead, Nathan. Are you there? Nathan? Well, we don't hear you, my friend. All right, fix your microphone and come back. Do we have any Abdul would like to join us in Discord? As you see, the code for Discord is on the screen. You can scan it and you can be right away in our Discord immediately. And then you can, after you join us, you go to the stage and you can destroy Christianity and those Christians who they are not knowledgeable. You can demolish them in 2 seconds. There is Abdul Muslim Indonesian believe that Muhammad is God. In fact, the Muslim don't say that Muhammad is God, but he is their God. I mean, the name Muhammad mean what? The praised one. So they change his name from Mudhammam and Qatham to the praised one. That's God. What it does mean that he is the praised one? He's God. Because the only one to praise is God, not a man. So when they say this man, his name is the praised one, he is obviously their God. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? I feel like converting to Islam. I like women, and I want to have like as many as I can. I don't know how many Allah will give me, but I like to have a lot of women. That would be fun.
New beginnings now.